The projection system at Christ Citadel Church is now installed. You've got a 3-metre screen with a projector mounted from the ceiling. The only button that you require on the projector is the on-off button, the blue button in the top corner. When you press that to switch it off, it will say power off ? Switch it off, you give it another tap and it will switch off straight away. As soon as the projector beeps above you, then you can switch it off at the main supply. To retract the projection screen, use this remote control here, and top button is up, middle button is stop, bottom button is down. It'll stop when it needs to stop at the top, and it will stop when it needs to stop at the bottom. The system is powered from the power point down on the right hand side, so this needs to be switched on, which will light up your HDMI matrix. At the moment I've got my laptop connected at the front with this cable here, this HDMI cable, and that's just a local input to this, and that goes to the socket on the end here, which is input number 1. So on the front, all HDMI outputs need to be switched to number 1 so that the laptop will work correctly when at the front of the church. At the rear of the church, if you'll just let me walk down to the sound desk at the rear of the church, there is another HDMI input plate. So you connect here to where it says HDMI in on the right hand side here. This unit also needs to be powered when you are using this input, and on the matrix at the front of the church, then that is input number 2. So when connecting at the sound desk, when connecting your laptop at the sound desk, then you should switch all your inputs on the mixer to number 2. But at the moment we're using the one at the front, so have them all on number 1. Now then, you did request that we reconnected up your little monitors, fold-back monitors for the singers. When I looked into that, it was quite difficult to do that, because that would mean a downscale from HDMI to VGA, which is a bit unreliable and expensive to do. But as it happens, your quotation allowed us to replace both monitors with HDMI monitors at the front. So you can now have these monitors to replace the ones that you did have. For best results, I've just switched them on, so that's one just woken up there. For best results, use output on your laptop. If you go to your secondary output, I don't know how you use your PC, it depends how you use it, whether you use it duplicated or cloned or extended, but for best results, use 1280 by 720 resolution to get the best results on your projector. If you use a resolution that's too high, such as 1920 by 1080, then you may find that the image flashes once in a while. So for best results, go for 1280 by 720, and if you're using Windows, you can change this in the Windows display settings. Okay, enjoy your system.